Well, what's that thing called again that you're doing right now?
Live.
I don't know what a live is.
It's just like going live where you do a live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube or anything else you decide to do. And you talk to basically people who attend the live and, listening to you live. Hello. Happy Thursday.
When I grow up, I'm gonna do that on Facebook.
You are. It's gonna be real good, girl. So Tatiana said she had some good news. So is Tatiana here yet? I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the Google Meet. I'm gonna put the Google Meet in so y'all can join that. How are y'all doing today? How was y'all day? Stop it, Jemai. It's a Google Meet. For those who are marketing, I would love to talk to you, voice to voice. And y'all can tell me what y'all got going on. If y'all got any questions. I know Didi asked me a question today about ARV and stuff. So I want today to be about, just getting further understanding of what you're doing and making offers and talking to people and overcoming objections. And if you get stuck on the phone because the seller says one thing and you really don't know what to say back, I want to talk about all that kind of stuff today. So if you have anything that, kind of tripped you up or anything good to say, any news to share, then that would be great. Nori's saying, same. Did you get to make those calls that you wanted to make? Mm-hmm.
I hope she said yes.
Jemai said she hopes she says yes. I think she said she didn't, Mama. Oh, Jemai is surprised, Nori, that you didn't get to make them. And that's okay. Shh. I didn't get to make any. I didn't get to make any at all. I tried to go live earlier because it wasn't set up like that today, Jemai. So I didn't get to make any calls today like I wanted. Jemai, Nori said she's sorry and she'll make it up to you.
Okay.
You said okay, Nori. How did everybody else's day go? We got 3 people in here. Y'all let me know something. I put the Google Meet chat the Google Meet link in the chat. Y'all come in and let me know how you feeling.
I'm feeling happy and excited.
Jemai is feeling happy and excited. I hope she can give me some of that energy.
What time is it?
What I did want to go over, I think I'm going to start. There's Nori. Welcome to the Google Meet, Nori, to the VIP office.
Where's Jemiah at?
Right here.
Jemiah, girl. Let me tell you. You my new accountability partner. Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Today was just a little sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna pick it up Pick it up tomorrow. I mean, I can kind of bang it out right now.
Yeah. I mean, but what time is it? It's 7:20 over there too, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to reach them, but it's still kind of late. I mean, give it a try. You know, if you feel that, go ahead and act on it and see how it work out.
Girl, act on it. Woo! Nah, I gotta put more work into it tomorrow for sure.
Why do you have to put?
What'd you say?
What, Mama?
Why do you have to put more work in it tomorrow? Because they have to put more work in it today.
Ooh, okay, accountability.
You said you want her, you got her. Oh goodness. Yes.
I'm trying to get in the habit of balancing a lot at once. Finally decided to cook dinner tonight. Thank the Lord.
Good.
But see, this is what I was saying. Well, this is a little off topic. Where'd Jemiah go?
Oh, Jemiah. She said she's trying to eat them noodles.
But yeah, no, like every time I cook, I get tired. So I gotta try to figure out how to make myself stay productive. Maybe I have to really cook dinner during the day so that I can just. I think my thing is when I had dinner, I want it to be nice and fresh when I serve it to Nadia. You know what I mean? I don't want to be heating up food. So I'm just gonna have to really figure it out. I'm just probably gonna have to start extra early, or I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Trust me, Jemiah, we in a deal. We in a deal before the end of the spring for sure. We're gonna have a couple, and me and Nadia, we coming down. We're gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
She said somewhere she don't know yet, Mama. Yeah. Tatiana, how you got good news, but you in the car dealership? You supposed to be on the Google Meet sharing the good news.
That might be the
good news. She need to come on in. Monique said today was great. I drove for dollars, so I'm going to pull the list in a few cooking dinner right now. All right, Monique. Very, very good. She said, But so you brought up a good point, Nora, because I think I've been struggling with that, and especially today, and I think it was more of the emotional weight of what I have been experiencing throughout the week, and so it knocks my days out of whack, and it's like no matter what I try to do to come up with a schedule that works, it just seems like it doesn't work no matter what I do. And so today, like, they should be in bed already, and they just now eating dinner. And so I'm going to have to stop and put them to bed in a minute. And then, depending on who you involved with, throughout the day, like if your day kind of depends on somebody else's schedule, then that kind of throws things out of whack too if something pops up that you didn't expect. And so today was definitely a challenge, and I'm trying to figure out, like what's the best way to do that. So stuff like today, if I'm home by myself and my husband is out, doing something, he can't be here to make sure they get into bed before I get on live, then I need to, make adjustments and, cook dinner earlier. And I already have planned what I'm going to cook and things of that nature and get it done. That way by 6:50, they in the bed. And then I could go ahead and do what I need to do. But it could be challenging if it's new. And I say schedules is new for me. And it's like since Diana being here, it has been a struggle because, she's not like Jemiah at all. And so it's been a process, learning her and learning her cues and stuff like that. And then still trying to balance everything else as far as like how life just shifts, sometimes. So I'm getting to the point where I gotta just extend myself some grace and know that it's only 24 hours in a day. I can't control everything that happens, and I just gotta keep moving, no matter what takes place. I just got to keep moving and not dwell on the fact of what's not taking place. And so that's what I was going through today.
Makes sense. Schedules is definitely new to me too. I think it was Kenya had sent me like her template, and I kind of just created my own. So what I plan to do is I filled it out as far as the necessity things that needs to go on in my day as far as my schedule. So what I did was left out all the blanks to see exactly what I have open.
Yeah.
And then what I plan to do is, you know, those sleeves, like, you know, if you have a binder and you have a sleeve and you slide the sheet in, you know what I'm talking about? Like, not laminated, but it's kind of laminated.
The
so
sheet
I can
protector.
so I can use the dry eraser to fill it in as the day goes by. Because I feel like when but you know, I got to start learning how to really plan, because planning ahead is it's gonna get me a lot farther.
Yeah.
But it's annoying when things things don't ever always go as planned, but it's annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I've got out of the habit of planning. Stop, Jemai. Planning ahead. I got in the habit of doing that, but what I didn't pick up as far as a habit was, you know, the morning of, take some time, you know, while the girls are still asleep, and just go over what happened yesterday and maybe even the day before to figure out what should be my priority today. And so I've gotten behind, you know, work wise, because I haven't been, you know, staying on top of what has been going on. You know, I've been picking up other tasks and losing sight of what really to focus on. And so that, you know, kind of hurt me in a way, because now I'm playing catch up. And then now I got to put in extra hours that I shouldn't have to, because I should have, you know, been on top of it in the beginning by taking that time, you know, right before I go to bed, see what I accomplished today, see what, you know, fell to the wayside, and pick those things up tomorrow, depending on the priority of how important it is, and, you know, how not so important it is. So, for example, if I got a hot lead or something like that, it is at the top of my list as far as a follow-up is concerned. But if I have something where I just have to meet with somebody, that's not necessarily 100% important. So I could put that, reschedule that for a later time. But pick up the lead first, because, you know, that's money coming in. So with that, I just have to be more of the prioritized side versus the scheduling ahead side, because things are bound to happen. But if you keep all the important tasks, you know, those money making tasks to the front, then, you know, you'll be able to see, you know, start falling into place. And so I know for me, I get caught up in doing all the money making tasks instead of the ones that, you know, I've already worked on. So I'll lose track of focus real fast. So yeah. So Tashiana said she got a good follow up lead today. She submits her offer tonight. I have to draft it up. Good deal, Tashiana. Did they accept the offer? Like, what happened? How you gonna just give us this dry little explanation? Monique said she had several little hiccups earlier, but she ended with a new drive for dollars this, so she's satisfied and she's gonna work in bed tonight. Are you making calls on it, Monique, or are you just like skip tracing in the stuff? Didi said no calls today. She finished her prospect list yesterday evening. She has to call back one person though. He wanted to know how much I would offer, so hopefully I can get him back on the phone. That was the one from the follow-up, right, Didi? And I want to answer your question you sent me on Messenger too about the AIV. So can you come in the Google Meet and we talk about it? Yes, congratulations. All right, boo. So yeah. So yeah, and I'm just trying to get in the habit of not getting so like beating myself up about what I didn't get accomplished, but instead taking the time to see what went wrong, how I got in this place in the first place, and figure out how to never get that there again. So, you know, maintenance first, well, assessment first, then you know, creating a solution, and then maintenance over time. So yeah. I need to check in with you guys. So I feel like I already talked to everybody who be on here live with me every day. Ashley, did you schedule a one-on-one with me yet? Let me drop this link in here for y'all. So by the end of this month, I need to figure out where everybody is. As far as, where you are in the journey. Are you where you need to be? Have you felt a little behind? Are you understanding everything? Where are you on your day 2 worksheet? And I'm also gonna be putting out a checkpoint worksheet. I think this evening, so I can do that. I think just now. So I'm about to drop a link in the chat for the one-on-ones. So everybody in the group needs to have a conversation. Matter of fact, yeah, Didi. Hold on. I gotta actually update the calendar before I drop the link. Did I send you an email with the link? And then I'm gonna want to do a screen share so that everybody is on the same page as far as what they should be doing with the marketing. So let me get a Google Docs up. I wish I had a pen to go with my laptop so I could just draw. Welcome to VIP, Didi.
Hello.
So what was the okay. What was the question again? Can you tell me live?
So yes, I wanted to go over the numbers, and I think you answered my first question, if I can remember the first part of the question. But there was a second part of the question where I was asking how much would I be able to. Hold on, girl. Hold on.
All right.
Let me see what I sent you because I don't remember.
Let me make sure that y'all can see.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, so after finding the maximum allowable offer, so after getting that amount, so after doing the ARV times 0.70, subtract my fee, subtract the repairs. I'm sorry we're going through this again, but I'm losing connection, so let me know if I lose you. I don't know what it is with the Wi-Fi in the house, but so after subtracting the repairs and then getting your amount, I think that amount was 130. So 130,000. That was the maximum allowable offer. Would I then add 20,000, which was my fee, plus 60,000, which was the repairs, which is 110,000 is the total, and then the ARV was 300,000. So then would I subtract 210 from that? And then would the buyers make that $90,000 profit? That's what I was asking with that scenario.
That's like 4 or 5.
But that.
Go ahead. Didi, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here, girl.
Okay.
Sorry, this is still loading. But yeah, so no, I was just asking, would that be their the buyers, so the investors, would that be the profit that they make from the deal that I give to them? I guess I'm just trying to figure out.
Did she leave, Nora?
I think it said that she had left.
Okay.
I think it's her connection.
Okay.
I honestly think she's also overthinking it too.
Total price that investors want to pay.
And she said she's trying to figure out what the buyer is going to be.
Yeah, I had fed y'all too much that day.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Hold
You
on.
see her, Mashika?
I can hear her. I'm on the Google, the what's her name?
Oh, I see.
They better sing it, Didi, that was your baby singing. That was your baby.
That's Nadia.
Oh, that's not. She would tell her, sing her heart out, baby. Oh, he cool.
You know what Nadia do? Nadia do like, ching, because of you now.
Wait, what I said?
When you was like, oh, it's kind of cold and people went long neck, you need turtleneck, ching. That's all she talking about now.
Say it again, Nori. What did I say?
Nadia, come here.
She like, girl, you missing a lot. Let me quit a Google. Hey, Nadia. Oh, y'all can't even see me. Did I turn this camera off here? Okay. Hi. I can't even see you. Oh, here it is. Hey, girl. And it still ain't showing, but okay. Can y'all see me on YouTube? I don't even know. No, both of them is just.
What was you doing?
Yeah, but my camera was on. I was trying to let Nadia see me. But okay. So this right here. Minus. Okay, this minus repairs. Minus wholesale fee. Okay. And then on my last part. You got me thinking so hard, baby. So be equals. Okay, so the ARV times 70% is the total price that an investor is willing to pay with no repairs needed. Okay, so Nori, can you mute real quick? Just real quick. Thank you, baby. Okay, so yeah, so if the property didn't need no repairs, a discounted property will be considered the ARV times 0.70. Okay, and then say for instance it does need repairs. Well, you'll do the ARV times 0.70 minus repairs. So if you're an investor, that's how much you will be willing to pay if you the property needed repairs, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So if you were just buying it flat out, Didi, you wasn't selling it, that's your formula for that. Now, ARV times 70%, minus the repairs minus your wholesale fee is what you'll offer the seller, right? That's how much, that's your max about how you can, that's your max amount that you can contract the property for. Okay.
So I can't go over that amount. Like I wouldn't be able to go over that amount. It has
Exactly.
to stay below.
Yes, you cannot. If your seller's offer or what their purchase price is over that, then that means you're going to be in the negative. So either you're going to lose your wholesale fee or it's just not a deal. Okay. So you have to be at that or under. And so that's why I tell y'all, like, when you go and offer you give an offer to your seller, do not let this be your offer. Let it be below that, way below it. Okay. So that you can have room for negotiations. Now, with the last piece, the ARV times 70% minus your players plus your wholesale fee, that's how much you're going to sell the property to your investor for.
Oh. So plus your wholesale fee.
Yes. That's how much you're going to sell it for. So you selling it for which would be the contract price. What's your wholesale fee? Let me do this differently. So contract price with the seller plus your wholesale fee equals how much you sell the property to your investor.
So contract price with the seller plus wholesale fee. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
That makes sense now?
Yeah, it makes sense when you reworded it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, what? No, Mashika, you're going to confuse the heck out of everybody. So
I'm already bad with numbers, you see. So, okay.
Yeah. So as long as you know that your price from your investor needs to include your assignment fee. That's what they're paying you, okay? So you need to include that in there. But when you do it to the seller, it's gonna already include it in there. So it's minusing out. You're just minusing everything out that you're pretty much discounting the price of the property for, right? Which is including your fee. So when you do it to the seller, you're gonna add your fee in on top of what you already contracted your property for. So say for instance the ARV is, let me do it like this. Say for instance the ARV is 130, right?
130.
Okay, and then you the ARV is 130. You times that by 0.70. Hold on. How can I highlight it and make it make sense? Maybe I gotta do it like this. Okay. And then you times it by 70%. Okay. So let's do our hand in the calculator. If y'all watch it, please follow along with your hand in the calculator so you can get it. Because the more you practice, the more fluent you'll be. So you do that, and that's equals, what was it, Didi? 91,000?
91,000.
All right. Diana Johnson, who told you could get out of bed? You want to sit down? What? Times 70%. And then that equals, I don't know where that equals, yeah, okay. And then say for instance your repairs is say 50,000, okay? So you're gonna minus 50,000, and that's your repair. So minus repair
41,000.
Thank you. All right, so that equals 41,000. Okay. Then you're gonna minus your wholesale fee. And yours is 20,000, right?
20,000,
Okay.
which would be 21,000.
All right. So for this particular, hold on. Use wholesale fee. Diana, please. No. Equals the maximal allowable offer. So this is your max allowable offer right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then you come in with your offer, right? And I may just offer him, maybe $9,000, right? Hopefully y'all don't come across a deal like this, because I don't even know if I could go and offer $9,000 on a $130,000 property. But I mean, it may be good. It may be good. It may, whatever the case may be. But the offer will be $9,000 to the seller. Okay. And so then, if I offer him the $9,000 and he is sealed, so we're here now, right? So if I offer him the $9,000, so contract price. Let me bring it down like I did right here. So $9,000.
Well, if he accepts that 9,000, wouldn't I be able to raise my wholesale fee, or is that?
Hold on, stay with me. So 9,000 is the contract price, right? So
Right.
you know that they are willing to pay the 21,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, girl. Stop. Hold on, baby. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way. So I already did the 130. 130 times 70%. That's 91,000, right? I take away 50,000. That put me at 41. Take away another 20 for my assignment. That put me at 21. That's the max allowable offer to my seller. But the max, that's what happened. I had missed that step. Okay. So let me do it again. So you do your 70%, right, Didi?
Mm-hmm.
And then you take away the repairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You stop. This is the most that your buyer will be willing to pay. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So let me put that up here. Let me highlight it red. I'm gonna do green. That's too green though. Hold on. That's too dark. Let me get it. Diana. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna come over a little bit. All right. Most the investor is willing to pay. Okay. So if you get it on the contract for 9,000, yes, because you want to get it on the contract for 21 if you want to make your 20,000. Okay. Does everybody understand that part? And then you want to offer them 9,000. They accept your $9,000 offer. So you got it under contract for $9,000 with the seller, right? So if you you know how much they're gonna be willing to pay, right? So let's do it this way, Didi. So price the investor is willing.
Hold on 1 second, Mashika.
Okay. Minus equals. equals assignment fee. So they're willing to pay $41,000, take away $9,000, and then yeah, you don't waste all the mile on the floor. And then take away that, and then that's $32,000 assignment fee. So when she asked the question, she was like, "Well, don't my assignment fee go up?" Yes, and this is how. Because she got way under contract for what she needed to be under. And then it's still a deal for an investor at 41. Okay. So let me do this.
So, Michigan, you're saying that 41 is the most that the investor will pay?
Yes.
So I'm confused only because she's saying that it's $50,000 worth of repair.
You said what now, Lenore?
So 50, is that the repairs?
Yes, 50,000 is the repairs.
So how is it that the investor is going to pay 41?
Huh?
So I guess I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So how does the investor only pay 41 if the repairs is 50?
Because your ARV is 130,000. So when you do the 70%, that puts you at 91. 91 minus 50,000 is 41,000.
Oh, okay, I see.
Mm-hmm. And so then you bring it down again. Who computer was that? Mine or yours?
That was Dee Dee. She's back.
Okay. Hold on. So yeah. So you take out your 20,000, right? And then that puts you at 21,000 as far as how much you need to get it under contract with the seller. So the investor part, you guys, stops here, right? As long as you can sell it for him at 41,000 and no more, it's a good deal, right? If you can't get it under contract, for under 41,000 and make a profit, then it's not a deal. Okay. And so, depending on what your fee want is and what you want determines how much you'll be willing to make. Or how low you need to get it under contract with the seller for.
Oh, I see. Because that's how you get in the middle. Because 41 minus 21 is 20.
Yes. So this is the most that investor is willing to pay.
Right. So if she was to get it under contract for 9,000, she'll be making 32,000 as her assignment fee.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I ask a question? One question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to running comps, if there's no comps, does that mean there's no deal, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Mm-hmm. You can always consult with the agent and see what they say, but you better get it under contract really, 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 really low. Because if an investor doesn't have any data supporting the price that you're asking them for, then more than likely they're not going to touch it. And so it's best to have a property under contract that has comps because you have the data to support the price that you're asking for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about numbers.
Makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. So again, you guys, the ARV times 0.70% it stops here if there's no repairs needed. Okay. And then the ARV times 70% minus repairs is the total price that an investor is willing to pay with repairs needed. So as you can see, we worked through that formula here and it stops here. Okay. Stop, Jane, please. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is help y'all with putting it up here. And then that way you got each example. So 130 times 0.70 is 91,000. Okay, and then if repairs is needed, it'll be like this right here. Let's do this. ARV. Do. Do it like this. Alright. If I'm confusing y'all, let me know in the chat, please. So the repairs will be here. If you need repairs. And then your contractual price will be here. But you want to take this out and do that. Are you understanding it, Jana?
No.
You're not. Anybody with Jana? Contract price with the seller plus the seller fees. How much you seller? So yeah, so I think this one is confusing, but I'm gonna do it like stop. Contract price.
Honey. Get up.
I'm gonna reword it again. So price the investor is willing to pay. Or does it make more sense like this?
I mean, yeah.
That sounds like a whole no.
Because what I do, honestly, I just plug it in that calculator.
Yeah.
But no, I do get it. I think I was just, it kind of caught me off guard.
Got it. I mean, it caught me off guard too, breaking it down this way, because I have been so used to just doing the formula. So,
Right. That's why I was like, wait, what?
So, so I'm going over it one more time. So the ARV times 0.7 is the total price that an investor is willing to pay with no repairs needed. Okay, so if there's no repairs needed, they're willing to pay $91,000 as far as a discount is concerned. Now, investors buy on market at total value, total value of the property. So whatever the ARV is, they'll buy it at that. But as far as a discount is concerned, that'll be $91,000. The ARV times 0.70% minus repairs equals the total price that an investor is willing to pay with repairs needed. So the repairs in this case was $50,000. And we did 130,000 times 70%, which is 91,000. Okay. And we did 91,000 minus the 50,000 for the repairs, which is 41,000. That's the most that an investor will be willing to pay. So the name of the game is to figure out how to get it cheaper than that, so you can make a fee on it, which is your assignment fee. Okay. So the ARV times 0.70% minus the repairs minus your assignment fee is the max allowable offer that you can give to the seller, which is what you can contract the property for. Okay. So if you do 130,000 times 70% equals $91,000. And then you minus the 50,000 and the 20,000 for your assignment, that gives you $21,000. So you need to get this locked up for $21,000 and no more. Because if you get it, you can get it locked up higher than that, but you won't get your $20,000. So say, for example, the seller say, I'm gonna just do 100. I'm gonna just, sell it for 30,000 and no more. Farm the 30,000. Okay. So if you do 30,000 minus, 41,000 minus 30,000. And that's what you have it under contract for. So, what an investor is willing to pay minus the contract price with the seller equals your assignment fee. Okay. So that will put you at, what is it, 11,000? 11,000 for your assignment. So you can get it locked up for that, but you don't want to go no higher than 40,000. 41,000, I'm sorry, because that's the most that an investor is willing to pay. So if they bag you up, you make a decision. You say, okay, am I going to counter them or am I going to accept it to take the 11,000? So, in this case, if she was the guy that under contract, gave the offer of the 9,000, the seller accepted it. Well, she got it under contract for way less than what she needed to get it under contract to just make the 20,000. And so since she got it at a super discount, she was able to add 12,000 to her assignment fee, because the price to the investor never changes. The only thing that changes is your contract price with the seller and your assignment fee. So if you get your contract price closer to this number, your assignment fee goes down. If you get it farther away from this number, your assignment fee goes up. Okay? So I hope it makes sense better in this form for you guys, as far as it computing.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You're welcome, Didi. All right. So
I have a question. Hold on, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's go with the first scenario. If there was no repairs needed, the ARV times 70%.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would we calculate? So, two questions. That would be considered basically wholesaling, right?
No. So hotel then would just be, okay, it don't need no repairs, but I'm gonna put it on the market and get the ARV work because it don't need any repairs. So I would still put it listed for 130, not 91,000.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so let's say it's the ARV times 70%. How do I get my fee if there's no repairs needed?
Can you say that again?
Okay, so let's just say I come across the property that needs no repair.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the ARV times the 70% is the total price of the investor is going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But where would my fee go? Like, I don't get paid, or like, what happens in that first scenario with no repairs needed?
So, in that case, you said it was a minute, girl. So your assignment fee don't change, Nori. You just do the same old formula. So with that, you'll do 130. 130 times 0.70, and that equals 91,000. Okay, then you take 91,000, and you're gonna put you a buffer in. You're gonna put 10,000 in for zero repairs, because you want to leave you some space to negotiate. So 91,000, minus 10,000, just in case, investors say, oh, well, I need a new HVAC or something. You got that in there, right? And then you're still going to minus the 20,000 for your assignment fee, because your assignment fee don't change. And so 91,000 minus 10,000 minus 20,000 equals 61,000. So this is how much you need to get it under contract for with the seller. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And so say, for instance, they agree to the 61 and they really don't need any repairs and they're willing to buy it at the 91. Well, your assignment fee is $30,000. But that 10,000 added in, and the replace of the repairs, give you some buffer on the investor side in case they do come back and say, well, I see this and this and this need to be repaired. And so if they want to come down and say, I can only pay 81, well, you got it on a contract for 61, you still get your 20 grand.
Okay.
Tatiana, what is a marketing packet? Let me see something. Tatiana, what is a marketing packet? My other people, y'all with me? Did all that make sense, or did it like kind of make your head spin? Okay. Did y'all have any more questions? Oh, I wanted to show y'all this right here because I wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page as far as marketing is concerned. That's not what I wanted to do, though. Excuse me. All right. So step number 1 in the marketing process is you want to get your list. And I gave y'all the max of 50 prospects. Okay. All right. So after you get your list, you're going to start cold calling on it. Okay, then. One at a time. Oh, let me see. Get your list of and skip trace. Okay. Step number 2 is you're going to cold call all 50 prospects. All numbers for each prospect. So if it has it comes back prospects. If it comes back with 6 numbers for the prospect, you need to call all of them. Okay. And then you're gonna label or make notes. So you're gonna notate which is the correct number, wrong number, or disconnected. And Nori, she color codes hers. So if it's a correct number, you do green. If it's a wrong number, you could do red. And if it's a disconnected number, you could do blue. Okay? That way you know what's going on with everything. Put this up like this. All right, and then after you call it one time, you call through, and then also, okay, never mind. You call through, and then say for instance, we're gonna call it step 2.1. So say for the owners that didn't answer the first go round, let me just say for the numbers. Okay. So for the numbers that you did not make contact with on the first go round, you're gonna call them again the next day. So say if it's call today, today's Thursday, tomorrow I'm calling those same ones that I didn't get a response on. Okay. And so what I'm gonna do is dial them twice. So dial them one time, they ain't answer, might went to voicemail. Then you're gonna dial them again, right back to back. Okay, if they still don't answer, you'll send them a text. And so the purpose of doing it, twice back to back is because if somebody call your phone twice, you don't know the number, but they call right back, then you trying to see what they want. So they're more inclined to answer on that second ring. But if they don't, you shoot them a text. And then the text needs to say, hey, owner's name. How are you? Okay, nothing else. Don't let them know you're reaching out about a property or nothing. Just simply say, hey, their name. How are you? Okay? Just use their first name because you want to sound like you're a friend. And maybe somebody got a new number and they're trying to reach out. Okay? And so then basically you want to keep this step 2 for an entire week until you reach them, okay? So you're going to try this for 7 days. I'm going to do another box. Okay. You want to try for a total of 7 days until you get an answer. Back to back each day. Okay? And if you miss a day, that's okay. Just try again that next day. Okay? And so then say for instance you did the whole 7 days and they didn't get an answer. Mail them at their mailing address or door knock them at their mailing address. I think I want to. So I gave an option on this one. So you could do, I'm going to say this is option number 2. So option number 1, you can re-skip the prospect with another skip tracing service. Okay. And so then for another 7 days, you try. Why is this not in the box? Oh, just stretch box. Or wait to hear from them in response to your mail. And if they're not there, okay, even though if they're not there. And then what you could do for a note is you can handwrite it, or you could get door hangers, and on your door, and on that you could say, hey, sorry, hey, looks like I missed you. Is popping by to I keep having brain farts. Just popping by to chat with you about the property at address. Okay. Yeah, address. All right, that's your door note. And so for your mail piece, though, don't do me like that. All right. So for your mail piece, okay, that's 25. And if I'm going too fast or y'all got questions, let me know. Didi and Nori, can y'all watch the chat for me, please? And if anybody got questions or comments, let me know, please. And for your mail piece, you say, dear owner's name.
On here or do you on Facebook?
Like if they comment on oh, you can't see both. Hold on, let me just look real quick, make sure. Jump in, can you share your screen, please? Oh my God, Summer. Ain't been shared the whole time. Lord, this why y'all need to be in the Google chat right there. Right there. Y'all so patient with me, it ain't even funny. So let me go back. Let's start over, Summer, okay? No, wait, Summer, tell me what's the last thing you saw. Tell me that, Summer. What's the last thing you saw? Because I don't want to go through it if you don't need it all. But what's the last thing you saw? Dang, that. I can't believe y'all ain't seen. I'm just going on and on and on. What's the last thing you saw, Ashley? It's okay. I'm sorry. Like, what I got going on? Is it shared in the Google Meet? No. Nor, why you ain't say I wasn't sharing my screen in the Google Meet? At least nobody seen it. I'm just over here just.
I thought you was just typing away.
Oh my God. It's how you know it's been a day. Okay. It has truly been a day. All right, so let's just roll with it. It's okay. So here, this is what I was talking about the ARV. So I wrote it all out for y'all. And here it is. So again, ARV times 70% is the total price that an investor is willing to pay with no repairs needed. Okay, so the ARV is $130,000. 70% of that is $91,000. So Nori said, "Okay, Mashika, that's all fine and good, but how do I still get paid off of that?" So here it is. ARV 130 times 70% equals 91,000. That's how much the investor is willing to pay. For a buffer, I put in $10,000, and then I still minus my assignment fee. That puts me at $61,000. So that's a grand total of $30,000 because I turned around and sold it to the investor for $91,000. Okay. Now, the ARV times 70% minus repairs is the total price that an investor is willing to pay with repairs needed. Okay, so 130,000 times 70% equals 91,000. And then you take away the $50,000 for repairs, and that puts you at 41,000. That is the most that an investor will pay. The number will never change. Okay. So the ARV times 70% minus repairs minus assignment fee is the max allowable offer that you can offer the seller and put the property in the contract for. Okay. So that puts you at 130,000. That has you doing 130,000 times 70%, which equals to 91,000. That's without repairs. But you take away the repairs at 50,000, and you also take away your assignment fee, and that'll be at 21,000. So this is your goal. This is your goal with the seller, in order for you to make 20,000 on the investor side. Okay. Remember, the investor is the one who's paying you, not the seller. So price that an investor is willing to pay will be that 41,000. Again, that number never changes. And so Didi gave them an offer for 91,000, and that put you at $32,000 as an assignment fee, okay? Because she got it way lower than the $21,000 that she had to get, for that $20,000 assignment fee. So say, for instance, the seller say, you know what, the best I could do is 30. Then that brings her assignment fee to 11,000. So like I said before, the higher you get it contracted to this price, closer to what the investor's willing to pay, the lower your assignment fee goes. The farther away from this number you get the property in the contract for, then the lower your assignment fee, the higher your assignment fee gets. I'm sorry. All right. So the higher the contract price, the lower your assignment fee. The lower the contract price, the higher your assignment fee. Okay. So that was that. So Summer Girl, let me know when you're done with this. Oh. Okay. Got it. So let me pop back over here. So I went over this. You got that. You good on that. All right. This is the marketing flaw. This is the beauty I was putting together. It ain't so beautiful, but it's a beauty. So here it is. So the marketing flaw. This is how you guys should be, tackling your 50 prospects. Okay. So step number 1, you get your list. Okay. No more than 50,000. No more than 50 prospects, Nori. No more than 50 prospects, Nori. No more than 50 prospects, Nori. And you skip chasing. And you skip chasing.
Wait, are you sharing? Because I still can't read it.
Man, what?
Are you sharing your screen?
Not on this Google Meet. Get off the Google Meet, Norm. Go on YouTube. I'm juggling too much tonight.
Okay, I'm on it.
All right. So, let me close this out, y'all. Hold on. All right, good. So, where am I? Here. All right. So, you get your list of 50. No more than 50, okay? It could be list of 50, no problem. As long as you're marketing and doing, calling away. So then you want to skip trace it to get your phone numbers for the owner. So everybody should be at that spot. If you're not, I need you to reach out to me, please. Okay? I don't want you to get left behind. Now, if you're just here for the fun of it, then cool. You ain't got to reach out. I'm good. But if you're not here for the fun of it and you really want to do this, but you're stuck, reach out. So step number 2 is cold call all 50 prospects, okay? All numbers for each prospect. That includes all numbers for the prospects. Okay. And so you want to notate which is the correct number, the wrong number, or the disconnected number. So like I said before, Nori, she color codes hers. And so you can do the correct number green, you can do the wrong number red, or the disconnected numbers blue. And so step 2.1 is for the numbers you did not make contact with the first go round, call them again the next day. Okay. You want to dial them twice. So the first time, ring, go to voicemail, don't get an answer. Okay, cool. You call them again, ring, don't get an answer. Okay, cool. You text them. Okay. And this is what you're going to say in your text. Hey, Nori, how are you? That's it. Because you want to sound like a neighbor or a friend. And they're going to be like, who is this? You know? And then you go into the property aspect of it. Like, my name is Mashika. I was reaching out about a property at address. I was wondering if you were interested in selling. Okay? So for the numbers that you did not make contact with on the second go round, so on that second day, you complete step 2.1 again the next day. All right. And then if you're still not getting in contact with them, you want to do 7 total rounds or 7 total days to get an answer. Okay. If you don't get an answer after 7 days, then you want to re-skip the prospect with another skip tracing service. Okay. So far I done gave y'all probably about 3 now. So if you're starting out, let me give y'all this because I don't want to leave nothing out. All right, so if you're starting out, you could do skip matrix. Okay, it's 14 cents over there. Okay, and then it's another one. I can't think of the name right now. I don't know. I'm a little sticky note at. But you could do batch leads or batch skip tracing. And that's 20 cents per prospect. And then so your first one, say that you ain't really got it like that to spend on, you could do True People Search. And then once you get your money up, you can do the other ones. And so if you want to, if you're flexible enough, you can do 3 different services, okay? Just to make sure. But each service is going to go up in the price because you want to make sure that you're getting the most quality data, okay? So the first you get the cheapest, and maybe you hit gold. Maybe you struck gold on the first one, okay? You didn't struck gold, well, you want to get to a better service, which would be skip matrix, okay? Or batch. And then it's going to be another one after that. So when I find a sticky note for that one, I'll put it on here, okay? Because I can't remember for some reason right now. But that's what you'll do. So you can choose to say, okay, I'm going to just skip it one more time and then do it. Or you don't re-skip it at all and you just mail them. Or you go knock on their door at their mailing address. Okay? So you got 2 options on this one. It's completely up to you and how you want to handle it. Okay? So then step number 2 will be to mail them or door knock them. So after, if you decide to do this step, you still need to do this step if you can't reach them, after you done re-skip them, okay? So you mail them at their mailing address. Y'all got me nervous now. Y'all think I'm serious. Okay, I must have done hit the bull wild. But yeah, so you mail them at their mailing address or door knock them at their mailing address, okay? And if they are not at the house when you go, you're going to leave a note. And so for another 7 days, you try to reach out to them on the new numbers or wait to hear from them in response to your mailing or your door knocking. So they can get the call your note back, or they can call you off of your note because you're going to leave a phone number on there. Okay. So yeah. So two or three things can happen when you mail somebody. The mail comes back to you. So the mail is returned to sender. You don't get a response, or you get a call. Okay. So if it was returned to you, then it's time to escalate. So you can either go back to this step right here and re-skip. If you didn't, you just mailed them first, you can re-skip them. Or if you did do this step and you mailed them and they return back, then you need to be reaching out to me because we got to get a little bit more advanced. Okay. So yeah, that's what can happen with your mail. And for your door knock, if you don't get nobody at your door knock and you leave a note and they ain't call you back in 7 days, then you go ahead and mail them. Okay. And if in 7 days they still ain't reach out to you, then you can either go door knock them again, mail them again, or you can reach out to me and we get a little bit more advanced. Okay. All right. So your door note, you say, hey, Looks like I missed you. Just popping by to chat with you about your property address. Okay? And then you say, dear owner's name. And then make sure you hold on. Hey, just popping by to chat with you about the property address. Give me a call when you're free. Give me a call at phone number when you're free. And then you put your name at the bottom. Okay. All right. So, dear owner's name, I am interested in buying your property at address. If you have any interest in selling your property, please call me at phone number. Sincerely, or best wishes, or best regards, whatever you're comfortable with, your name. Okay? Bring this up just a tad. All right, everybody with me? Do y'all need me to go back to the other slide? Let me know. But that's your door note and that's your mailing piece, okay? And the key to, and you can also do a door hanger. So let me put this on here, or door hanger. And you can get that professionally made. So I'm going to get me some professionally made, like I got my card. And so for my door hanger, I have this, and then I have this note on here. Okay, so it look like this. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Yeah, it'll look like this. And then I'll put that note piece like down here, okay, and just hang it on the door, keep it moving. But if you're not there yet, just hand write it out. You know, get you it's some weatherproof sticky notes. Let me show y'all. Here they go. All right. Post-it extreme notes. It sticks, in the rain. It don't wash off, all that good stuff. Okay. And that's what you want, because it may take a couple of days for the owner to give it to the property or whatever the case may be. So you can get you some of these, and I'll post this in the chat for you. Get you some of these, and then you can put those on the doors, okay? Where is? You can put those on the doors. All right. And that's what you can use to write your door note on, or you can do the door anchors, okay? And so the purpose of being this aggressive and reaching out to the seller is you want to make sure that you're getting in contact with people. And the point of having a smaller list where you're going to focus on pivoting is who you contacted and who you didn't. And so the goal of this is to get a yes or a no from everybody on your list. Okay. And so for the ones who, say no, you're going to go ahead and put them on a follow-up campaign, and then, start following up with them, depending on what their situation is. And then for the ones to say yes, of course, you're going to treat them like a normal lead, try to get in under contract, that kind of thing. But for those ones that you haven't got a yes or a no from on the first come around, you just want to spend your efforts still reaching out to them, because if it's hard, the harder it is for you to reach out to somebody, the better the deal will be. Why? Because nobody has really been getting in touch with them, so they haven't been bugging them and stressing them out. But if the seller has motivation based on the list that you pulled or the list that you created, will determine if they'll be willing to sell for a discount or not. So always remember that the harder it is to find somebody, the better the deal is. Okay. So just because you can't, get in touch with them on the first round, don't give up, because somebody like Mashika is gonna try every week to be trying to get in contact with these people until I've exhausted literally everything. Okay. All right. Do I got any questions? Ashley, you good? You got everything? I think you said you did. Okay, I see you said that. All right. Everybody good? Do everybody understand what it's supposed to be doing as far as marketing? Oh, y'all quiet tonight. Y'all must have had a day like mine. Yeah, must have had a day like mine. Okay, good, Ashley. All right. Well, that's really all I got tonight. I ain't gonna keep y'all for long. I think we covered a good bit. I just really wanted to make sure that I was clear about, how it was, teaching you guys as far as the marketing process and, as far as your expectations are concerned, what you're supposed to be doing with that. Because maybe that was an obstacle for you because you really didn't know what to do and how to do it. But hopefully that was helpful. Do I need to post this in the group? The little PowerPoint, because I can if I need to. And y'all can have that and refer back to it. Yes. Okay. Let me do it right now before I forget. Y'all know how to. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. All right, 10, 14, 15, 16. It's day 17. Offer breakdown. And marketing. All right. Looking for the group. Hey, Denise. All right, let me put this in the group. All right. Denise, I'm gonna tag you in so you'll have it. Who else? Did anybody else say yes? They need it. That's the way to do it, Summer. That's the way to do it. So I'm gonna tag you in it so you can, if you want to print it out, you can do that kind of thing. I was hoping y'all did take pictures of the screen if y'all on your computer. So Summer, Ashley, you got me typing Summer into Facebook, and I'm like, why is that coming up? Because that ain't her name on Facebook. All right, I just posted it for y'all, so that's there. And yes. Oh, Didi, let me tag you, girl. Let me tag you. Is there anything else that y'all need clarification on, or y'all need me to go over again? Anything like that? Let me know, and I'm willing to do it. Because we got 15 minutes. I could work a little something out in 15. And if not, I can, take the time to do that tomorrow. So that could be on our schedule for tomorrow. So do I have any questions, any clarification that's needed on anything in the wholesaling process or anything like that? Okay, Nora. Let me tell you, Nora. Anybody else? Before I close out of the again. All right. So that's that. So let me see. We haven't hit 30 days yet, but I think we hit it. I think so. That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We hit 30 days on April 5th. Okay. So we should have some serious leads coming in. We should have some serious traction because that means you guys would have been marketing since day 13. So that would have been 2 weeks. No, what? That means y'all been, that's 30 days. That's 30 days worth of marketing. Yeah. No. What? That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks worth of marketing. Yes, 2 weeks exactly. So that's 14 days of marketing. Y'all should have been done already. And so by the time we hit 45 days, that will be a total of 30 days marketing. So y'all should be having some, serious leads if you're consistently marketing and things of that nature. So again, remember, if you get stuck on a call process, if you don't know what to say on the phone, you get stuck, reach out and let me know, before like we do live and we can talk about it as a group. And so next week is going to be a way better week. I'm going to be able to go live for y'all, call sellers, call buyers and stuff so y'all can see. And so what I'm looking to do is by the time we hit 30 days, y'all should have at least a week or a full week or 2 weeks of me just talking to sellers and buyers. And that way y'all can, refer back to that, take notes and stuff like that. Because I want to get to the point where we have objections and obstacles that we have to overcome. And I get to teach you guys that and explain how to overcome it. Okay. So the only way I can do that is if y'all have leads. So the rest of this month, we're going to focus on just touching base with I'm going to touch base with all of y'all, see where y'all are at as far as the journey is concerned. Are you on day 3? Are you, lost in the sauce a little bit, or are you where you need to be? So as far as accountability is concerned, that's what that looks like. So if you haven't done a one-on-one, I'm going to update my schedule on that and then repost it in the group. Please book the call so that we can talk and see where you are and where you need to be, and that kind of thing. Summer Rain said, what if a seller asks you, what's the name of your company? You don't have one yet. Summer Rain, we booking a call. So you just say, I don't have a company. You just tell them I don't have a company. I'm not calling on behalf of anybody. I'm calling for myself. I'm a very small investor here in Columbia, and I, market for myself from time to time, instead of just buying off market. So I gave you a call to see if you were willing to sell, and that's it. Okay. Anybody else got any questions? Oh, I was about 15 minutes late. Say, you welcome some rain. All right. I should have made y'all. Did I? Let me look. Did a Google form. In order for y'all to get in the group, I had to have your phone number. That way I can call you when I want to. And I ain't got to depend on y'all to try to schedule something because y'all trying to run away from me. Trying to hide. Don't want to hear my mouth. I know y'all be trying to slip through the cracks. I don't think I asked y'all for one, but I have to see. And then if I put the Google form out there, y'all just ain't gonna fill it out no way. Cause you try to run away, slip through the crack. But all right, if that's it, we're gonna pray it out. And that's just gonna be that. So here we go. Lord, 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 Lord. What a day it's been. What this day has been. But I thank you for your grace that has kept us through this day. And your just thank you for keeping us, in the midst of it all, in the midst of the headaches, the trials, the tribulations, the surprises, the bad news or not so good news, the triggers, the stress outs, all that in between. Anything that causes us to be like, you know what, we just gonna call it a day. And it wasn't time to call it a day. And so thank you for allowing us to still be here tonight, end of the night, on one accord here and close the collab and still showing up for ourselves, Lord God. Thank you for giving us the strength to be able to continue on day after day in the midst of, anything that doesn't feel good or is a little uncomfortable or, it's weighing down on us. Thank you for giving us the strength to still press, even when we don't feel like pressing. And when we don't feel like pressing, you come and you give us wings to continue to press. You have your angels pick us up and, continue to just move us forward in the midst of not being able to have the strength or feeling like we don't have it or not willing to tap into it. So I thank you for sending your resources. Lord, I just ask that you just give us clarity. Give us clarity on what works and what doesn't work. As far as the schedule is concerned, as far as how we should, carry ourselves throughout our day. Because the biggest challenge is being consistent, and we can't be consistent if we don't have consistency throughout our day, Lord. So give us order. Give us order in our household, because if the household is out of order, then everything else is going to be out of order. So please give us order in ourselves first, then in our households, and then in our businesses, Lord God. Just make everything right. Just make everything right, Lord God. And correct what needs to be corrected. And remove whatever needs to be removed, Lord. And replace whatever it needs to be replaced, Lord God. And just include your presence in that. Can we get a line order for presence, your peace, Lord God? And let us increase our faith and our trust in you, Lord God, because our way gets us in a lot of trouble sometimes. And so let us be making the God decisions, not personal decisions that we will regret down the line. Help us to make the right decisions. Give us the right words to say when we talk to these sellers, Lord God. Give us the right thought process, Lord God, and not the art of confusion, because we know with you, there is no confusion. You aren't the author of confusion. You give us the right tools and knowledge here at Closers Coalesce. I ask that you help it get infused in our brains, so much so that without a doubt, whenever we get that offer number that we need to give to the seller, when we get the number that we know we can sell it to an investor, we are sure of ourselves without a doubt. Let us not second guess ourselves. Let us not lose confidence. Let us not doubt ourselves and what we're capable of, Lord God. But let us, be built up in what you say that we can do, what you say that we are, who you say we are. And please, please, please surround us with people that, are going to continue to feed us your word, Lord God, through encouragement and inspiration. And, help us when we're down, Lord God, instead of just keeping us down and beating us down even further. Because we know that you didn't put us on this earth to be alone. and to walk this journey alone, no matter how long we may feel. But seeing the right people to surround us and encourage us and continue to build us up and carry us when we just can't feel our legs sometimes. So I thank you for everything that you're doing in our lives, Lord God, on a daily basis. I thank you for the plans that you have made for us, Lord God, because there's no better plan than yours. I thank you for allowing us a future, Lord, in you. And I thank you for just fulfilling our needs, the needs that we truly need, not our needs that we think we need, but the needs that we truly need. Thank you for being a provider, a healer, a miracle worker. Thank you for just doing what nobody else can do. Thank you for just being you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I feel like I just released my whole day. I should sleep real good tonight. But that's all I got for y'all. Yeah, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully y'all be on time. Sorry for the delay today. Like, y'all probably like, you know what? We just on Mashika's schedule at this point. Whenever she pop up, I'm there. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all know how I do. So thank you for spending your nights with me every night, Monday through Friday, and asking questions and engaging and stuff, because it keeps me going. It makes it worthwhile for showing up. So I appreciate y'all. So y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Denise, I just want you to know I'm missing some exclamation marks on that amen. I can always count on you for the amen in all caps and the exclamation marks. All right, y'all. Good night.